has everything.
Bumping that bang.
Big boy.
Big boy.
All righty, hold on, man. Let me put my shades on.
Get it.
Telling our guest here, he's not gonna come in with no shades and try to show me up at my shit.
I know. I'm
best
just looking
believe
at the window, big
Come
boy.
on.
Go ahead now, man. We got the one and only, the legendary Ice-T up in here, man. Ice, welcome, brother. Pleasure to see you.
Oh, baby, it's
And we
always
can't
a
just
treat.
say hello to you also, man. We got the queen of everything up in here. We got Coco. How you doing, Coco?
I'm good.
This is our first time meeting, Coco. I think.
it?
Yeah,
Really?
You know, like I saw you over at the Art of Rap.
Okay.
But you were in the zone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to break
Right.
the zone and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But hello.
Yeah, hi.
It is our pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Show you right. This is like the you know when they say my other gun, like I call my wife my other gun. You know what I'm saying? When you got somebody in the trenches, like, oh baby, I got you covered. That's y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Best, but how does that feel, Ice Man, just to have that one? Like, you know,
I mean,
there's
it's ride
some,
or die.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And you know, there's some cats like they like to have like a nation of dudes with them.
No.
I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I don't need 5 dudes. You give me my wife,
Yes.
and I'm good.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it was when we first got together, I was like studying Sharon Osbourne and Ozzy Osbourne. I was watching them, you know, and I was watching their show, and I'm like, wow, you know, would Ozzy have any money if it wasn't for Sharon?
Right.
You know,
Damn.
she's
Right.
holding down that situation, and she's, you know, and then he's so way out, but then she's so like down and sophisticated and stuff. So like when we got ready to start this relationship, I told Coke, I said, look, you know, I need that type of a situation if I'm going to really flourish. She already was a hustler at heart. So I just handed her the cell phone and said, start answering the calls, and we just took her from there. So we've been business partners.
Right.
She was down for like 6 years before she started her modeling again, and she was able to let me capitalize. Because I'm the kind of dude that I'll get 20 phone calls, and I'll just delete them all.
Really?
Damn.
Damn. Now I know what happened to my phone.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
really an organized person.
Right.
Very
I
anal.
kinda saw
I like
that
things
on-
in
on the show.
order. Yeah, and very businesswoman. People don't see that side of me. So they just see the pictures and like the wildness, you know, that, you know, from when I was a little girl. See, people, I've been in the picture for 15 years now.
I
Yeah.
heard that.
That's beautiful.
So,
But-
I mean, if people saw me at 22 years old, I mean, that's like young. You
Right,
know?
right,
It kind of
right.
saw me grow up, actually.
Right.
Now I'm 36.
Go ahead now.
Having a baby. And
Hell
everything.
yeah. Hey man, don't try to sneak that one past us. We gotta come in. We gotta talk
Yeah.
about that one, man. First,
love
we gotta
that.
say congratulations to you. I never did an
Thank
interview
you.
on my shades before, man.
Is it
This look-
different?
yeah, it's crazy. I hope I don't get used to this. like Ice came in, man, and he was wearing his, and I was like, man, I ain't gonna let this dude show me
Yeah,
up.
not
You
at
know
all.
what I'm saying? Like he would have walked out and been like, yeah, Coco, he said I showed that motherfucker my shades. Yeah,
he got ice in
yeah, he was like,
That's a good one.
yeah, my
Wait, do some
shade
more.
game is immaculate.
Damn, that's not bad.
Oh man, trust me on that. I did some of your voiceovers. You know what I'm saying? But first off, we gotta say, Ice and Coco, man, congratulations
Yes,
to you
congrats.
guys.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
Well,
you.
we came out on our show.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we have a show by the
Yeah,
way.
congratulations
Yeah,
to you on the
Ice
show
and Coco
too.
show. It
Yeah.
comes daily on Fox. And last week we have a live audience. We told the audience, and it kind of slipped out a little bit.
Wow.
So yeah, I guess I could say how.
Yeah, by
far
now
I'm
everybody knows.
So y'all
Yeah.
made the announcement to a live audience,
Yes.
right, for the
Right.
TV show.
for
Yes.
the TV show.
And you know, and that's the thing about it also, man. All this Instagram and Twitter and Snap,
Instantly.
there's nothing that you could just hold on and say, hey,
No.
wait till Thursday or wait
No.
till such and
No.
such anymore.
No.
it blew up. My phone was like hundreds of calls.
I know, I was
the
calling
next
y'all
day.
too. I was like, go
I
ahead.
was like, Jesus. I was like, I can't keep up. But
But at least you guys were able to announce it out of it came from you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what
well,
I'm saying?
but I'm so glad it finally came out because guess
All our
how,
friends
guess
do.
how long I am. How
I'm-
far?
How far?
I'm gonna say
but you know
5
what?
months.
I was
Yes.
like this. I was like, dude, I
You're
started.
tiny.
No.
No, see, she's tiny, so I
okay,
feel like
before
she
you
could
make
be-
an announcement,
Okay, hold on.
you're past
Yeah.
3 months.
I'm actually 5.5 months.
See?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Look,
Second
she's so
trimester.
tiny that I knew it. I was like, they're probably further along than we think because she's
Right.
so tiny. You're like
But
never
let me
gonna
tell
show.
you, dude, when I was over at the Art of Rap, man, I saw Coco, and then fast forward about a week or so, that's when I heard the announcement.
Right.
And I was like, well, she was pregnant
Right.
at
Yeah.
Art of, but I was like, dude, she must be.
She carrying small.
I'm
And
very small and low, and it's a girl.
Oh, congratulations.
The stern
Yes.
face right here.
Man.
her name is Chanel.
Wow.
little
Chanel. Now, why y'all go to the name Chanel?
Like Coco Chanel.
I ain't mad at you.
I love it. I love it.
You know what I'm saying? That was almost a dumb fucking question right there, too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the universe out there. Once they said it, you know, and other people didn't catch it, but
It's a
now
sweet
on
name.
Instagram, people are like, oh,
It's
yeah.
a pretty name, and you know they're gonna call her Little Coco anyway,
Right.
And
Just like my son, Little Ice.
Yes,
I didn't
sir.
want to like specifically call her Little Coco because I want her to have her own identity.
I heard
but
that.
it's going to be close to mine, so give her a different name.
Man, but
You know?
5.5 months.
Five
So,
and a half. I'm already
more than
halfway.
halfway.
yeah, do you have any of like the cravings or anything? Like, it's
No.
crazy though,
What?
Coco, because I don't see it like face, body, nothing. Like
Not
my
yet.
wife. It seemed like my wife blew up when we were on our way to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? It was like during the pregnancy, you could see a little bit, but then it was like when she was like, "Oh, baby." It seemed like when I looked at her when we were in the car, I was like, "Oh shit, she's pregnant." You know what I'm saying? And you look like that.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I couldn't wait to get it out because Ice and I, we've been holding this a secret.
We
for
told all our
over-
friends. Our friends kept it
so
100 though.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
and we held it to our chest.
we
You know, when
leaked it.
Ice told me, I was like, "Man, I'll hold on."
We leaked it to a lot of our close friends, and
Yeah.
they kept it 100. We
I
would have
heard
known
that.
who would have told, right?
Right.
Yeah,
But
man.
that was
Let
good
me
to
tell you,
know.
man. Hen G
Yeah.
and Evil Lee, whoo, when they told me
Yeah.
a couple months ago.
Yes.
Oh, man, it was like, man, Big, don't tell Ice. I was like, man,
Really?
it's safe with, nah.
I was like, really?
Ice went straight poker face.
Yeah,
was
he
like,
said,
It's
Like, are these
crazy
jokes?
because I was getting a kick out of just until yesterday tricking people.
Right.
Because I've done photo shoots pregnant.
Oh.
People, no one guessed that I was
You
pregnant.
look
And
amazing.
then when I came out, I'm like, okay, guess. And people are like, okay, what, a month or two? You can't even, you can't hardly be
She's
pregnant.
almost 6 months.
Yeah.
And it's pretty amazing.
What's
It's-
crazy about that? Because I know people don't usually announce it till we pass our first trimester.
Right.
So that's why I was thinking, okay, well, she got to be 3 months, but I wouldn't even given like 3 months.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. It's a blessing. I can't
heard
believe
that.
there's like a little thing growing inside me.
I know that's crazy. I'm saying
Yeah.
it crazy like I done
Crazy.
experienced
It's
it.
like-
I'm like, I know that's crazy.
Well,
I
I
remember
think
mine.
I don't think people really thought I was going to have children. I
Right.
think people were.
Did you think you were
they're-
going to have children?
I always knew at 35 I wanted
I
a
heard
child.
that.
Yeah, at 21 I thought of it. At 25, at 30.
I was just waiting in the cut. I'm just like, let me know.
Right.
Let me know what
Let me
you
know
want.
when
You
you're
want
ready.
twins? I can dial that in.
Yeah,
I
as you
told-
should.
I told her, I said I can make a baby through a brick wall. So
I
she
know.
got off the pill.
I was on the pill for 17 years.
I heard that.
Doctor
17
said it was going
years.
to take 2 years,
And you
or
were like,
a year at
like,
least.
not with the ice.
For your body to regulate. So I was thinking next year I'll be pregnant. I
8.
had no clue how fast it was going to take. Literally, I got off the pill and I was pregnant within 2 months.
I heard that. That's
Congratulations.
Exactly. That's that potent power right there. Hell yeah. He's just walking by people getting them pregnant. Like,
Yeah, that can be a problem.
hey, Ice Man, are you ready? But damn, daddyhood again. It's going
I mean,
down.
you know what? Honestly, I'm one person that everything I ever wanted to do in life, I've accomplished. Everything I set out to do. Now we have this new thing I'm doing. So it's kind of like another great adventure to start again. You know,
Right,
it's kind
right.
of like I'm at a point where it's like, what can I do? What can I buy to make me excited? now?
Right.
You know, I'm in this place where I'm like, wow, baby, how about that? That's a
Right.
good one right there. So yeah, I'm definitely excited, and you know, I'm happy for Coco.
I heard
when
that.
you married to somebody and you love them, you want them to get everything they want out of the
Yeah,
situation.
man.
And I knew she wanted a baby, so I'm like, that's cool. And me, people say, well, Ice, you getting older. I'm like, I'm not gonna die. I really don't have any time for that. I decided I'm not gonna die.
Right. Yeah. Like, ain't no death on my schedule. Man, no. Bring it up the schedule, Coco. Okay, well, hell, let's go in here. Let's knock it out then.
Yeah, I got
Like,
things to do.
Yeah, I plan on living, Jack.
And isn't it like, I mean, this is not the same thing, but you just started here, this radio show. It's like a new birth for you.
Yeah, man.
You're starting all
Excitement,
over again.
you know what
Right.
I'm saying? And yeah, it's like, and I don't even call it a new chapter. You know, if it's a book, it's a new book, man. And you're extremely excited about it also, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm extremely excited for you guys also, man. Congratulations
Thank
to y'all.
you.
Yeah, it's a good, it's something.
Yeah.
And it's crazy though, you know, with all the hate and all the drama that goes on in the internet, right? Once we announced this, it hasn't been like one
Oh my God,
single
it was-
person saying anything
It was
negative.
That's
amazing.
beautiful, man.
It's kind of like
That's crazy.
gives you little hope for the people out there. Like
Yeah.
there is love and respect out there. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
don't see it normally, but with this, it's like one thing that people are so how do you say reverent about that all the wishes that are coming in.
That's
I mean, it's
right.
like gangsters, like, yo, Ice, my dude. That's what's up. You know, it's like love.
Yeah.
And it's a really good look.
Ice and Coco, the television show.
Yeah.
All righty. What do we get out of Ice and Coco, man? It debuted already, so make sure you guys check it out. What made you guys say, you know what? Talk show.
Dude, let me tell you, we weren't trying to do the reality show.
Right.
You know,
I hear you.
When you get to a position, people come up with ideas for you. I know people come at you and pitch stuff at you all day long.
All the time.
So I'm like, I ain't doing no reality show, man. I worked 20 years to get into business. That's for, I just didn't feel like I just felt people that did reality shows had nothing else going for them, you know? So they were like, no, we don't want to do it. We want to do something different on you. So they shot the show. They shot a pilot. And I said, I'm not doing nothing that I don't normally do.
Right.
And they shot it, and they came back. They said, you are funny. I'm like, yeah, you know, we black. We tell jokes.
Yes,
you think
sir.
I got people on meat hooks at my house or something? No. You know, I eat sandwiches and play video games. So they said, well, we'll shoot the show like that. And the show was a huge hit.
Yeah, man.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, no drama, no disrespecting each other.
Yeah, man.
Right.
They thought it couldn't be done, big boy.
Right.
So the problem is with reality, after 3 terms, you're going to loop. Your life will loop. You will do the same thing over and over again, you know? And then the production wants you to be entertaining.
Right.
That's when the problem comes in. Like, I don't feel like, and I don't want to go ride a horse.
Yeah,
like, you know, like that. So now
We just happen to be here.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah.
So that
it's
was
becoming
it.
fake.
So we cut
Yeah.
it off. Now I'm still doing Law and Order, 17 seasons.
Congratulations to you on that.
One of my
man.
favorite shows.
You know, still just put out the Body Count album, still out touring. I'm doing I'm minding my business. So they like, you got to go. They want you on TV. You're still strong. You got a big, you know.
We
You,
had 2 million views. 2 million followers like watching us on Ice Loves Coco.
they don't say
man.
followers. That means like Twitter viewers.
Okay,
Yeah, viewers.
2
Yeah.
million viewers every week, and so we had to take those viewers,
Right.
and now they hopefully
Take
they'll be
them somewhere
watching
with you.
Talk
Yeah,
show.
that's
Yeah.
what the producers like. You have the audience. You have to take
Right.
advantage. You know, people wish they had that audience. I'm like, talk show though. I don't. You know, and you know how we can chop it up. And I was like, daytime. And then everybody's like, it'll be different. It's never been. You know, and when you tell me it never been done, they don't expect you to do that.
Right.
This now you're getting me
Right.
warmed up.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. And I said, you know what? F it. We'll try it. And we shot 10 of them. Big Boy, it's the most fun I think I've ever
That's
had.
beautiful.
That's awesome.
Are you guys
Yeah.
shooting in New York?
It was shooting
Shooting
it in New York.
and then so all the people that love the reality show will see everybody you saw there on the talk show, like the dogs. The dogs are a big.
Of course.
Yeah, the dogs come on the show every single day. You see them in different
So
outfits.
are there guests like in
Yeah, but it's like you coming, like it feels like me coming to your neighborhood
That's
right
dope.
now. But if you come on, you getting interviewed by me, not no square that don't know what the hell you do.
Right.
You're an actor. I'm at least an actor that's I know what the business is. If you're a musician, I know what the business is. And then if
and you
somebody,
get no gossip too.
You know what I
we
loved
We don't
about-
talk about any gossip.
Also, when I think about Ice-T, just interviews was just the art of rap. Just and what I enjoyed about the movie, it wasn't like you would give people their space. Hey man, tell me about this, and it wasn't like always like me too, or when I did this, or when, you know what I'm saying. It was like we know what Ice-T is.
Yeah, I
but
don't
you
have
didn't
to-
battle your guests or anybody that you were interviewing with your resume.
Nah, that's
you know what I'm
corny.
saying?
That's corny. You know, if somebody's on our show and they doing some weird stuff, you're gonna see me looking at them crazy.
As
know?
you should.
I'm like,
because we're expecting you to look at them crazy.
yeah, I'm like, really? You know, and Coco's being Coco, and we just said, we'll do it our way.
hold on, I gotta put my shades back.
Well,
on. This damn ring she wearing.
Oh
Yeah, man. I thought she was wearing a damn Studio 54 disco ball on her finger. Good Lord have mercy.
We just did it, and we hope people like it. As so far, the fans, we've got 100% positive, and we'll just see. The big question is now, if the show goes and gets picked up, how will I do it and Law and Order
That's the
simultaneously?
big question.
We'll figure it out.
Figure it
They'll
out.
figure it out.
Hell yeah. Yeah. It's and. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly, not peanut butter or jelly. You know what I'm saying? Best believe that. And Ice, if it don't fall through for you, I'll definitely be on one of them sets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Either I'm gonna be on Law, I'm gonna be on something. You know what
I
I'm
love it.
saying?
I
Yeah,
love
be
it.
Big Boy and Coco.
I love the fact Strong is here.
Yeah. We can't get rid of Strong. Can you take him with you to New York?
But when I met Strong, you
bring
guys
Strong
were
in
together.
here. Bring
When I
Strong in
met,
here.
Tell people
Strong,
who Strong is. People
Strong's
don't
my
know.
homeboy, but when I met him, I think we were in Pasadena, Pomona, or
So
something.
who is Strong for people that are just
Strong is my
listening?
trainer, but Strong is like one of the.
One of the hoodest homies. He's done everything and just been down with us since back in the day.
You know what I love about him too, Ice? Like he's my trainer, and he'll lift the weight for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like on the real, you know what I'm saying? I be like, Strong, how many sets I'm doing? He's like, let's do 5. I'm like, all right, go ahead, knock it out.
Whenever I walk by him, he just growls at me all the time.
And he don't know his strength, man. He went and tapped me one day and dislocated my rib and shit. You gotta love him, man.
No, but Strong's one of them real cats that's like, he's just been there for me my whole career, been down as a friend.
Yeah,
a lot of
man.
people like, oh, well, we ain't made no money or we don't. I'm like, it's better if you're my friend. If you're my friend, I know it. And, if I call Strong from 3,000 miles over and I say, yo, Strong, this is this and this, it'll get done.
Yeah, man. I know it.
I ain't trying to incriminate nobody.
No, you mean like if you need him to go pick up a pair of boots or something.
Move a house.
Yeah, and I always say this. Remember, it was years ago, man, and you probably, I don't know if I shared this story with you, but Ice-T's bus broke down. And you know the story I'm about to tell. Ice-T's bus broke down.
Here we go.
Flat tire, I don't know what they ran over. I remember Strong came over. Remember this thing? And he picked the bus up. And they changed the tires. He was holding the bus. And he was eating a rib sandwich at the same time. And holding the bus
We didn't
up.
even have to get off the bus.
No, and he was holding. And he was like, Ice, I got you. They changed the tire. He put the bus back on, and Ice-T wrote the
Then he
Arizona.
just pushed
True
it
story.
off.
Yeah. True story. Ice, not the state of, but are you still a fan of what we call hip hop?
Absolutely.
I heard that, brother.
Absolutely. I love hip hop. I feel like as being an old school rapper, I still have a place where I can make a comment now and then.
Right.
Some of the youngsters say, oh, well, you shouldn't even be commenting. I'm like, that's like telling, Tyson he can't comment on the fight.
Yeah, man. Like, what you talking about boxing?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So I've been chased by the cops. Now you've seen the new NWA movie come out. I was out 2 years before NWA. NWA used to actually, I opened for me,
Right.
So that's my era. So I listen to stuff. I have people I'm more fond of and stuff, but I like J.Cole.
Yeah.
I like Kendrick Lamar. I just like content. I mean, we could rap about parties forever. I understand that part of hip hop, but the kind I particularly like, I like it when I'm getting something out of it. I like listening to somebody like Kendrick and I feel where he's coming from. And I like the young opinion. I like to hear his opinion. I want to know where he thinks this world is going and how he wants to change it. So that's just my thing, and those are the rappers I tend to gravitate toward.
Do you feel like sometimes, man, like they don't understand what the history, and not that you always want to do a history lesson, but where it come from? Like we so quick to say, oh, that's old school, or I'm not messing with this, or I'm not messing with that. It's not embraced. Like it was times when cats was like literally breaking down barriers and you know what I'm saying, getting arrested for it, and not getting paid.
You could be a part of any music and not really be a historian of it, But if you're like a real jazz player, you need to know who Dizzy Gillespie is. You need to understand Miles Davis' influence. That's if you're but then you can be a pop artist and you just don't care. You just care about what's happening at this moment. And you can go to pop artists and they don't care. They're just being popular
right in that moment.
At that moment, that's cool. But if you ask me, it's like, well, who do you like more? I like the people that are more into the whole thing. Even if I wasn't involved in it, when I got into hip hop immediately, I wanted to know everything about it. I went to New York. I wanted to meet real rappers. We were from LA, and I knew we weren't the real rappers. I wanted to meet them, and I was the first rapper on the West Coast to break nationally.
Right.
And I came back and I was like, yo, I want the West Coast to have a scene. We created the Rhyme Syndicate, which was about 50 groups that we all tried to push. Everlast was part of it, Toddy T, all of us, and then there was NWA and Dre. But they're never really. The reason LA has never had a real West Coast beef is because it comes from a very small tree. West Coast hip hop, either you're NWA and who they became, meaning Cube split up and Mac 10 and them all, but that's Cube, and then Snoop and them. That's One Like Family, or it was the Syndicate. There was a few other groups from Delicious Vinyl.
Right.
So LA beef could be squashed by calling 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, man. And it's been like that.
The only time it couldn't squash is when they had a family feud within NWA, which everybody had to step back. You know, I think there was a little thing between Cube and Cypress Hill for a minute, but
Yeah.
you know, we pretty much have had a peaceful rap scene on the West Coast as far as rappers going after each other.
Why do you think it was so necessary to do the Art of Rap, the festival?
Well, I mean, I just wanted to prove that we could do sold-out concerts with groups that weren't on the radio at the time. See, the thing of it is if you're a new artist and all you care about is what's happening right now and you're not worried about 5 years from now, you're creating an industry that you can't survive in. Because if I'm only going to like you for 5 years and then you old school, you're saying you understand you're making something you can't live in. You want people to like you for 20 years. I mean, I'm still touring worldwide, 25 years, selling out all over Europe, selling out all over the place. And that show, the Art of Rap concert, was packed. You were there.
Yeah, it was. I was in the audience too, brother.
And I think we had the Game at one, but Bone Thugs was like, and me were headlining it in the Bay. It's sold out. So there's a theory that, oh, well, if you don't have the hottest group. No. There's a hip-hop fan base out there.
Yeah, man.
That just wants to hear
rappers.
rappers.
You know what I loved about that also at the Art of Rap? They were from 8 to 80.
Yeah.
Age-wise. I was looking at people, I was like, man, how do you know this? You know what I'm saying? But I love that they knew what was going down.
Well,
you know?
Hip-hop is a culture that myself, we all grew up in. We wearing the Adidas. It meshed with the gang culture of L.A., and it's very dear to some of us. It's dear to us. So when you meet somebody and they're like, well, I don't care, I'm just making a record and stuff, you just want to smack them. You're like, dude, this is serious. This saved so many people's lives. It changed so many people's lives. It's not just pop music. And, you have to take rap and take it. There's so much you can do with it. Like there's very few people, I can say this, that have taken hip-hop for the ride I've taken.
Right.
Through movies, through books, through television, through rock, through all over the world. There's very few. You can say, oh, well, okay, say you're a Drake fan. Well, Drake is making records. He's been in a TV show and he's making records. The ride I've gone on has gone 25 different stops.
Right.
So there's still, we can all grow and do so much with rap if you allow yourself to. If you don't pigeonhole yourself into just, I just make booty records and that's all I care about. That'll be over quick. You have to branch out quick. I would love to see Kendrick act. Take advantage of every opportunity you get. Who would think I'd be hosting the talk show? Imagine this.
Especially,
And
years ago, I'd be like, man,
and Cat's like, oh, well, you doing talk show? That's corny. I'm like, it didn't hurt Oprah's bankroll, did it?
Right, tell me about it. Who does the show with you guys? Is it what's the backbone of production on that one?
Oprah Winfrey's people. And
they know what's up.
Yeah, and they're not playing.
Yeah, they're seasoned in it.
Yeah. They crazy and having a good time with us because we're different than Oprah when you watch the show, but they're just professionals and they just know how to make a show hit.
Wow. Now, Coco, how's the setting? Are you guys on couches?
It's like you're at our apartment.
Yeah, we wanted that same Ice Loves Coco feel where you come to our home, you sit down, you chat with us. Even when we interview people, I think the first show is Snooki and Tamar Braxton.
Oh, Lord.
And when they sit down and talk, it's not like we're interviewing. It's like we're having like a normal
And we're
chat.
eavesdropping. We get a chance to look in.
You're eavesdropping on our conversation. So, and amongst that, we have like odd people come on the show. It's not just celebrities. It's odd people that you would never guess.
Some real we had a sneaker battle on there.
Right.
We keep it, it's very much Coco, but it's very much Ice, So you just got to kind of bug off of it. But you figure daytime television, you don't, you kind of almost predict what it is. You got the real, you got this, that. This is a little bit different. I don't know if it's going to be better. I said, we're either going to set a record or an all-time low.
All right.
We don't know. We'll wait and see.
It's still a record.
We're going to make it happen. Now, Coco, Mama say, Mama sama, Makusa. Motherhood is coming. This is one of those where everything now, next year, all the first, everything now is like, these are the last ones.
Yes.
This is the last summer without,
Right.
This is the last going into fall, the last
goodness.
Halloween.
I just looked at each other like,
You know what I'm saying? And then next year, you be in all your first. But do you think you'll have your little Chanel by Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
that'd be the first Christmas.
Yeah, with Chanel.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I think I'm mentally prepared because I've already got myself in a good vibe about it. But everybody says it all changes. You can prepare yourself, but it changes.
One of the reasons she was keeping it a secret because she didn't want so much advice. You know, people come in with all that advice and drive her crazy. She's like, "Can I have my baby, please?"
I had a friend of mine giving birth in the hospital, and my friend said, "I don't want the shot. I don't want the juice." And the nurse looked at her like, "You don't get a medal at the end of this." Like trying to tell her, and she was like, "This is my baby. Let me do it the way I want to do it."
Do you know how you want to do it?
Well, the thing is, like, and I don't understand it. I'm all about using all the technology, all the medicine they have.
Hit me, Jack.
I don't need to do it all natural and not use anything. I want to go in there and use everything.
Yeah, and that's your choice.
Be
And there's going to be
in
people.
a house with no electricity and some hot water.
I'm tearing sheets up.
It's like, no, I don't need a medal or
Not that
anything.
serious.
It's just not
What
that
do you
serious.
do, Coco, with the next year's, like, if it's a calendar or the bikinis, like what do you do now?
Well, the thing is, like, now I'm trying to like root for those like the strong like mama moms.
I heard that.
You know, because there's moms at home that have the kids, and now I can be on their level now.
Yeah, man.
You know, and
I
not
live with
only
one. What up,
can I be a
Vetto? Hello.
businesswoman, I can be a mom too. But you know, people have been asking me about a calendar. I haven't come out with a calendar for like 5 years.
Well,
She's on the fitness tip right now. She has a fitness app right now.
Yeah, I have a fitness app.
Do you work out? Have you had to modify your workouts? But you work out.
I didn't modify the workouts, yeah, but I think my body got really healthy as soon as it knew it was pregnant. It shut down, like it didn't want alcohol. Not only you're not supposed to drink alcohol, but it didn't even want it. And as soon as that happened, I lost 10 pounds.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, it automatically happened. So before I started gaining baby weight, which is very little now,
tell me about
I
it.
lost 10 pounds.
How did you tell ICE that you guys were expecting?
It was funny because my sister told me to take a pregnancy test, and I was like, "There's no way I'm pregnant. I just got off the pill." Okay, but I'll do it for you. So I took the pregnancy test, and I'm looking down, and I see 2 bright pink lines, and I freak out. Like, I was like, I'm crying, and then I run. He's on the computer downstairs, and this is at home. And I run down hysterical, and I was like, "Baby, oh my God, you are looking at a pregnant lady." And he's like, "What? What?"
And then what I said?
What? He's like, take another one.
I was about to tell you that you run downstairs with the first one.
But the thing is, like, I was like more excited. I feel bad because at that moment it was more like a shock to me that I could not possibly be pregnant because they put it in the back of my brain, it'll take a year or so, you know? And so when I told him, and we took another pregnancy test, right? This time around was a digital one. It either says yes or it says no.
Right. Ain't no lines.
No lines. I took it, and it says a bright pink yes. And I was like, "Oh my God, I cannot believe it happened so quickly."
And
so
my
we
brain
hugged
said,
each other.
I gotta get to work.
Yeah. That's your mind, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Really, I gotta go super hustler.
Hey, dude,
Yeah.
I have 2 kids. My son is 8. My daughter's 6. She'll be 7 in September. I remember exactly where I was at when my wife presented to me that we were pregnant. I was on the toilet. And I saw this stick come under the door.
The door?
And I was like,
God.
and I looked at it, I almost kicked it back under for a second. Because I didn't know. Then I looked.
That's funny.
And I picked it up, dude, and I immediately, if somebody had a camera in there, which would have been nasty, but I immediately started crying.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as I looked at it, man, she could have been playing a joke like, girl,
Yeah, right.
Jennifer stick.
Right.
But, dude, I was like, man, I
Right.
couldn't believe it, man.
Right.
Like, that was the most powerful
You can't
moment
believe
and the
it.
most
I couldn't
changing
believe
moment
it.
in my life.
Yeah, I couldn't believe. I didn't think it was going to be that easy to get pregnant. Honestly,
Right.
you know, because me being 36 now, I got pregnant at 35. But me being 36 now, they put all this craziness in your head. Freeze your eggs.
Right,
You're getting
right.
older. You've been on the pill too long, and so everybody just mentally, like, you know, screwed my head up. That when it happened, I was like, oh my God, you've always said you had super sperm, and
Yeah.
I guess it.
Hey man,
You're
together,
right.
y'all must be potent too. Because I'm telling you, man, like my kids are damn near back to back. Soon as my wife let me back in, I was like,
Back to
then here
back.
come another stick. I was like,
Another stick.
So
Get another stick.
yeah, trust me, it's going down. It's going to be all kind of little digital devices in
Yes.
your house from here
Yes.
on out.
Right.
Believe that. Do you want more? We haven't even had the first one yet.
We
you
haven't
want
had the
more.
first
I
one.
heard
Yeah,
that.
I pretty much wanted just one.
I heard that.
You know, we have a really busy life. We travel with the dogs. You know,
Yeah,
we're
those are like our
already
babies.
we're already now traveling like with a big family
Mob
as it
deep.
is.
We
I
deep.
heard that. Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah. So I'm concentrating on one. Let me get to the one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
She's gonna be a great mom.
You know what? You could tell though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure, Coco, that people told you you'll be a great mom.
Yeah, everybody tells me because they saw in Iceless Coco how I treat the dogs because I treat them like human beings.
You think
They
the dogs
sleep
gonna
with
get
us.
jealous?
They,
King Max,
Yeah.
he sleeps in the bed with us at times. He gets at the bottom, so but they're good with kids because Coco's sister has 2 babies. Dogs are smart when they
Yeah.
come to babies.
Did the dog have a baby shower? Did I read that?
Oh
They
Lord,
did.
have mercy.
Did you guys
Well,
have a
when-
baby shower for that?
That's when the dog gonna start getting jealous when that stuff stops.
Yes.
It's gonna be like, man, a first birthday party for Chanel. Dog
yes.
gonna be like, man, fuck
Did
this.
you know? Do you know we on our show on the talk show we
Yeah.
talked about? Have you heard of browers?
Brodal shower.
Brodal shower.
No. what
You
the
heard
hell's
of that?
That's men that
Men-
want to have a baby shower.
No, no, bridal shower. So they have their
Bridal.
own bridal showers.
I'm like-
so what they do is they get together with the guys and they drink
corn.
beer, have wine or whatever.
Guys are wearing dresses too now.
No, they're not.
It's
The
crazy.
brodal shower?
Yeah,
It's
that
called
sounds right.
brodal shower. We talked about it on
I
the
said
talk
if you're-
show.
But you know
If
what,
one-
Ice? We might as well, man. We
Nah.
might as well.
I told women on my show, if your husband wants to have a brodal shower, you need to reevaluate that relationship.
is.
You might want to check real quick who
Don't
that
be
is.
the one that stamp it like we shouldn't be
Yeah,
doing
man.
this, man.
I am the one that's gonna stamp it.
So-
Enough is enough.
So when Louis have his brodal
Yeah.
shower,
You
you're
won't
not
come then?
showing up?
We're gonna do a drive-by on it.
You fucking punk! We got yeah. Like, hey man, now who was this? Who came by and shot it up? I know it's gonna sound crazy, sir,
It's gonna sound
but it was
crazy.
Ice-T.
I shot him my brodal shower.
I looked at him right in the eye.
He said enough. He spray painted. Enough is enough.
Yo, we got Ice-T, we got Coco up in here. Y'all stick around y'all radios. Big Boy in the morning, y'all. Big Boy. Ice-T, Coco. Definitely want to thank you guys for coming in and just hanging out with us, man. And once again, congratulations on the little one. You know,
you.
and
Man, this show is crazy, big boy. Y'all crazy up here, man.
man, you wait till we throw a brodal shower. Man,
Wait, yo.
if y'all haven't watched, man, the show Ice and Coco, it's on Fox at 1 p.m. Check your local cable provider
Yes.
also, man. But Ice came up with this new thing called the brodal shower.
It's brand new, yo.
Boy,
I love the idea,
if you
dude.
guys never heard of it,
I love the
invented
idea,
them.
man.
yeah, it's a thing where you know how to have the bridal shower. It's where the bros get together. and we had a
Yeah.
brodal shower.
Brodal
Now you'll
shower.
probably see on the show that Ice played like he's totally against it.
But he's really into it.
Yeah, but
I'm
he,
behind it all.
yeah,
He's the founder.
he owns the patent and everything, man. Best believe that. If he would have unbuttoned his shirt one more to say brodal shower, under it. The brodal shower, man. He was totally
wait.
against it. He really.
I thought about it while I was watching Magic Mike.
Yeah, yeah. I was at the crib, big boy. I was eating some Haagen-Dazs in my period panties. And I thought to myself, what can we do for the men? You know what I'm saying? Ice-T, Coco, thank you guys for coming in. I definitely appreciate y'all. Best believe that the living legend, ladies and
you.
gentlemen.
Love
My
is
favorite
love.
rapper, Ice-T, man. Queen Coco, I thank you guys for coming in
Thank
here.
you for having us. I had a
Our
lot of
pleasure.
fun. My stomach hurts for laughing so hard.
Uh-oh.
The baby's
It's
not
hot water.
laughing.
Come on. It's going down.
Get him, get him.
Call the number. Call the number. She about to have it in here. Y'all stick around your radios, man. It is going down, big boy.
Peace.
Man.